Right then, welcome back to the Rugrats. Search for reptar. Now, last time I had my first start of the Rugrats, as well as, of course, there were some puzzle pieces that I picked up last time. So, what we're going to do is go to here. Toy says, "Where's my reptar puzzle? Where is my reptar puzzle? Where is it?" As he would have said, or something like that, possibly. Okay, so we have got 700 puzzle pieces to be put in, but as well as in the first part when you start the game, you have one puzzle piece, which will be the first bit that you'll see that will be flashing on the right side. As you can see, that will be the first piece you'll start off with, as well as, of course, the way you can get the other puzzle pieces is if you complete parts of the levels in the game. As well as, speaking of which, I did do 2 levels, which I will get to in a moment. As well as, of course, one other level that I did do before my last recording ended. I did a bonus level, which was basically chucking the cookies to stop Angelica from getting those cookies. And that's what I did last time. But, of course, one other level that I just didn't quite get to do correctly, which was upstairs. So, what I'm going to do is remind you where those levels were. So, the levels that I did do, which was this one, I did try it, which was Circus Angelica. I did try that one, but it didn't go my way exactly. But we'll try that sooner or later, once again. And of course, I did do the cookie race as well. I had a couple of messes up. I remember roughly about 3 fuck-ups until we finally got one to win. Chasing Angelica and get to the kitchen. Basically is what you have to do, but you had a little maze as well, roughly. Because there'll be loads of dead ends to allow you to say, you're not going to get round there that easy. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. And also the other 2 levels where I got the puzzle pieces from, which was this medium level, which is, of course, VISITORS from outer space level. We did do that one to get that puzzle from that room of Grandpa's.
It's my room.
And as Tommy says, it's my room. But it's not my room anyway. So, and of course the level that I did do to get a puzzle piece, which was Let There Be Light, which was a medium level that I did do, and got a puzzle piece from there. Okay, so also don't forget you can get reptar puzzles, reptar bars, and of course you can get a puzzle piece from the reptar bars that you collect, but you have to reach a certain number to get it, basically. Okay, so further ado, what we'll do is go straight to this level here. Chucky's not that convinced, is he?
I don't like circuses. All right, everybody, there's not gonna be any circus. Chucky doesn't want us to have one.
Aww.
Circuses is fun, Chucky. Don't you want us to have any fun, Chucky? Angelica, I changed my mind. I want to be at the circus.
Poor Chucky. So yeah, don't forget there was 3 parts of the circus that you need to do.
Now, in the center ring, Tommy Pickles will make his ferocious lion jump through a bunch of burning hula hoops.
So you heard her. Right. So, further ado, you've got 3 parts of the circus to do, as I said, which is basically get number 1 done, which is Spike the dog to jump over parts of the barriers and stuff to get 12 bones from exactly, which was what I did last time. But basically what you got to do is just go around and collect them without going past several of them and doing the other bit. Right, also you got 1 minute and 9 seconds to get Spike to chase after the bones while Tommy's just wandered off. And also, Spike's being stupid, isn't it? But I'm alright with that. As long as he collects 12 bones. Well. Oh dear. Spike, what do you think you did? Don't piss Angelica off. 60 seconds. Got there in the end. As Angelica says, ta-da!
And now for our next act, the amazing and stupendous flying bills will race their tricycle up to Luxaram and over the treacherous pond, landing directly into the bullseye.
So that's what's next. So we'll see how this goes. Exactly. Pretty rubbish. Right. Okay, so you got Phil and Lil, the twins, on a trike. And you can use the L3 key. Oh yeah, I'll be napping some of that sooner or later when I fluff up. Or get tired of riding it. Got that one right.
Thank you! And now, Ring Monster Angelica's Baby Circus is proud to present Chucky, the human candy ball! And now, Chucky, the human candy ball! Get out here, Chucky! I forgot what to do. Just sit there and wait for your cue.
Oh dear.
With my assistant, Chucky, the human candy ball will be launched from this platform to a safe landing in the amazing pile of leaves.
Which is the middle bit of the leaves. Which I didn't do very well last time. I'm gonna what? Yeah, you're right, Chucky. Yeah, you're right. You're gonna what? Be slung into the bloody leaves, but probably not gonna do it, right?
Chucky, stop ruining my circus.
Right, okay, further ado. Right, so the way to get her to move left and right is to push up or down.
This is not
Well.
my favoriteest place I ever been.
Use your left D-pad button. Well, up and down D-pads button, really. Right, so I'm going to say Angelica needs to be put there. And of course the triangle button is required. Let's see. Right, also I needed to push it 3 times.
This is not my favorite place I ever been.
I don't blame you. Oh shit.
Chucky, you're making this the worst show on earth. This is it, Chucky. Don't mess up.
Yeah, he messed up once.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I think he might, Chucky. No. Nope. Same fucking direction.
Chucky, you're making this the worst show on earth.
Oh dear. This ain't gonna go well for me. I reckon. Wrong fucking direction.
Chucky.
Good idea, Chucky.
Not a human candy ball. That's it. We're starting all over again.
You reckon? They all seem to wander off. Makes perfect sense to me why they run off. But yeah. Well, I can be a bit of a pig. Further ado. Right, so screw that. For now. But what we'll do
This is my mommy and daddy's room.
is not to go there. But I'll tell you what. We'll go back downstairs. And as you can see, Tommy can jump quite far. Okay, so now what we're going to do is Ice Cream Mountain. One of the easy ones. Next.
I haven't golfed in ages. I'm taking the kids for ice cream, Deed. This is gonna be great.
Oh yes, I'm sure it's going to be great. And this is one of the good ones.
Uncle Stu, where's the ice cream?
At the end of this majestic golf course stands Ice Cream Mountain. That's where I'm gonna get a hole-in-one and win you kids so much ice cream you'll be eating until you're grown-ups. So what if it's never been done before?
We just gotta get the balls in the holes, and we'll get a whole mountain of ice cream. If we all do some, we'll be done in no time.
And so basically, in this one, you have 9 holes to be filled up with 1 ball at each time. As well as with some of the babies, that includes Tommy, Chucky, Phil, Lil, and Angelica you can use. And I believe you can only use Tommy twice, Chucky twice, and Angelica twice, and Phil and Lil only once. As well as
I'm getting to ice cream mountain if it takes till nap time.
and lucky with these golf things, that this golf course with 9 different places you can explore. And also you can hear this guy. And of course you can get some reptile bars as well. Once you're searching around the place. Quite easy. But there is no reptile bars for me in this one. But we'll have to see if we can get a par with 1 hole. Ball going in. And I believe
This is harder than it looks.
this, you just got to make the bit of the purple when you push the triangle once, all the way up to the other end for you to go and get it. One of a hole of one. So let's see. Just like that. Oh, I overcharged it, clearly. Maybe it was just a half a bit more of it gone, less. So, bye-bye. Come again. I think the ball will say, come on, give me another go. Just like that. Ice cream mountain, hole number 2. And now this one can be a bit of a pig, but... And this time you got Chucky with 5. Mmm, yummy. Yes, Chucky, you can do this. Oh, yes. To give us 2. Wax. Oh, yeah, it's totally fun indeed. How about some reptar bars? Well, I believe there should be one around here. Somewhere. Because it could be hiding behind the... Yeah, it's very hard to find a reptar bar. But as I said a little while ago, there should be one hiding behind somewhere. Which is like a bush or a tree. How about that spot? Nah, I didn't think so. Oh. Oh, ice cream policy. Okay, so maybe there is no... I would have thought there'd be a bar, but unfortunately I'm incorrect. So, my mistake. Right, so looking at this size, you want to be about that sort of amount. So you can get that one in 2 wax instead. And so now you'll have Angelica next. Right, now this one should be just one long purple bar to whack it in. Psych! Right, so far as I know, there is no reptar bars in here either. Bye-bye. Nope.
Ice cream mountain, here I come.
No siree. It doesn't matter if the ball, doesn't matter if the dart. Talk about flam. Yeah. Right, don't worry about if the door shuts. No, I didn't think so. So there you go. You can do one single whack, just like that, on that one, to get a hole in one. And of course, 1 bar, reptar bar. So, hole 4 is required. Next. Okay, so now you got Phil.
You don't want all that ice cream anyway. Boy, talk about phlegm.
Not if it's fucking burning up. Then there is a reptar bar down there, behind that thing. So you'll get 1 from there. I don't think there's any more, as far as I know. Also, you might want to start from over here with a good smack. Oh, didn't quite press the triangle at the right time for that. Let's go down again. Well, that solves that then, doesn't it?
Where's that ice cream anyway?
Yeah, Phil. Where's the ice cream anyways? Well and truly. That's what's meant to happen.
Where's that ice cream anyways?
Yeah, where's my ice cream anyways? Oh, sir, Phil. So about here.
Where's that ice cream anyways?
Indeed, Phil. Now, sorry about that. Whack. Into there, just like that. How about that? Hole 5. And now you got Lil. And the dinosaur reptile over there. Right.
I really gotta change that free ice cream policy.
Okay. Right. So you got a windmill. With a ball that's going to have a good old smack. Just like that. To make it land right over there. Right. Now.
Come again soon.
Be back soon. Bye bye. And also there is a reptile bar. All pinched from over there. And of course the 15th. So the 15th reptile bar will allow you to have a nice reptile puzzle. Rugrats little puzzle for Tommy to have. And about from where Lil's feet are, you probably want that sort of kind of size or with a whack for that ball to reach there. Oh, that's close.
I'm gonna eat that full ice cream nut in my...
Yeah. Okay, so I was close, but went a bit too far past her feet when I did that last whack. That's why that didn't reach that. About that kind of whack, and then that'll be in for number 6. Hole. And Tommy will be back. And don't even bother whacking it from over there.
Who made up this game anyways?
Yes, Tommy, you're right. Right, so what you would want to do is start from over it. And give it back that kind of whack. To stop it from going too far down where that is. Where it's got the little thing down there. So you want to be going, you don't want to be going too far down there.
Now, where's that ice cream?
Maybe it's already in your gut, Tommy, maybe. Or it might be in the freezer. And I would have thought there would be a reptile bar down here, but it doesn't look like there is.
You want a year's supply of...
Nothing! About here. And half of that whack from over there. Should allow it to go straight in there. Another 7, which will be Chucky. The dinosaur. Reptar. Rawr. Rawr. And a nice little bridge. 4 whacks.
Okay, I can do this.
Yeah, I hope you are correct, Chucky. Right, you can choose the left or right option.
You don't want all that ice cream anyway. Boy, talk about phlegm.
And I'll say good old whack from that side. Rawr. Okay, so yeah, I would say that kind of amount of whack from there. And like I said, you can choose the left or right. And I don't think there's a reptile bar around here either.
Ice cream? Psych.
Psych. Oh, yes there is. And like I say, you got to get 15 and then you'll get a reptile puzzle piece. And we got 4 now. Well, let's start this again. So you usually start with 1 puzzle piece, which will be this piece that will be flashed on the right hand side. And the other ones will be available when you complete some levels. And some levels will not, some of them won't. So you got plenty of ways of getting reptile puzzle pieces. It doesn't matter if you're doing some of the levels that are a bit more harder. You just get the reptile bars. And we'll go for about that kind of a whack. And Chucky, yes, you're gonna do this. Oh yes. You can hear the roar. And then Chucky's enjoying it, isn't he? How about that kind of a whack? Look at that giggle. Giggle, giggle, giggle. Chucky's enjoying himself, isn't he? And this one's a pig for Angelica to do. Right, also we're going to have to do 5 whacks. That's fun! And I would suggest you want to basically aim about here and do a full good smack. So you can get the ball to bounce around the rim, just like that. Oh, that's a spider, yeah. Nah, I didn't think so. Right, so what you want to do next to get to here, where the hole is, you probably want to be about there. I will say you want to be about here. And a good old smack. So the ball bounces straight over there. Not too bad. Right, so now what I'm going to do is leave this ball over it, because what you can do in this level is explore part of the... Oh, there you are. There's a reptile bar you can collect. Oh yeah, it's fun, isn't it? Okay, so as I was going to say, that you can explore in a little pyramid. Also, this one can be a bit of a pig to try and work out where the hell you've been from. Right, so if I were you, if you were to go in there, try and go past it, the reptile bar, so you can get the idea of where you've been. So what we're going to do is ignore that one there and go round it. And we're going to leave that reptile bar there. But we're going to take that one. And that noisy toy there, you should be able to find yourself a reptile bar and another one there. And so when you do, you should be able to just collect that many reptile bars. And as I say, save the reptile bars in the corner so you know where you're roughly at. And then you should be able to find the exit from where you just came from. Rawr. Rawr. And then you can easily find your way out. And also what you can do, is always check someone else's YouTube channel, which will be Melanie Mac. Mage 20 Mage 24, I think his name is. Right, also what you want to do is do a massive whack like that. to make the ball go from there to there. And then you should be able to make a 4 wax out of 5 from that kind of whack to get to there. And then once you've done those 3, you'll be back to Tommy again. And the only Phil and Lil will only have their own single whack to do. Just one each for those 2 twins. And of course,
Instead of ice cream, how about a nice plastic spider?
3 whacks for this ball to go into there. Also, what I'm going to try and do is not get Tommy to whack into anything else. And I think you can find one reptar bar around here as well, somewhere. As well as if I was having ice cream now, I would probably have 1.99 one or a
Who made up this game anyway?
yeah, who made this game anyway? Or a Magnum. I'd have one of those.
I'm getting the ice cream mountain if it takes till nap time.
Yeah, it could be that time, couldn't it? Okay, and you probably need 2 whacks for this one. Especially if you go for one good strong smack like that. The ball just do that. If it was a little bit less and a bit more straight out, then it probably would have gone in that hole. But nah. And Tommy's going to trip his feet over with up. So now, what we're going to do is do about half a whack from there. And then the ball should go in. Just like that.
Good job, kids. Now I'm going to get you all the
Now look at that
ice
ball
cream
sitting there.
because it's free.
Yeah, is it for free? I don't think so, do you? Okay, so we also got an extra puzzle piece there as well. Which will have 4 puzzle pieces already been collected. And also what we're going to do is leave those puzzle pieces and do this one here, which is a bonus level,
Look at this amazing antique
which is mirror.
called an oldies. It's a genuine Louis XIV looking glass. It should look very classical in the background. Now, where did I leave that 17th century?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Everything's downside up. I must be in Mirrorland. I got to get up to the mirror so I can go through it and get back to Norman. Good job, Spike. If I can get enough balloons, I'll float up to the mirror. Or is it down? I don't know, but I better start looking.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to look for some balloons.
I
Right.
got to get up to that mirror. Or is it down?
Yeah, or is it down? Okay, so there are 5...
I thought it'd be hard to get on the floor.
Right, okay, so there were the balloons.
Hey, it worked.
We haven't done nothing, Tommy. What do you think you're on about? Okay, so we got 6 colours of balloons for you to find. Basically, as it says, is it up or is it down? So you got everything upside down. And of course, if you know your way around the place, then bravo. As well as with different colours of balloons, they'll be spread all over the place. And some of them will not be. Okay, so what we'll start with is going down the stairs. From upside down. Just like this. Okay, so the 6 colours will be somewhere. And also we'll take that reptar bar there. Also, if you wonder how to switch the camera to be put straight, push the R1 button basically, and then it'll be exactly what it should be. Okay, so what we're going to do is put Tommy this way, but the camera's not done exactly the right way, but we'll deal with that. There you go. Okay, so the way you can activate the boxes, press the circle, and we'll have 30 yellow balloons. Right, the easy way you can get Tommy to move around, you can use the left or right D-pad buttons, or you can use the L3 and move it the right directions, and then you'll be all tickety-boo. Also, I think I've saw no, okay. Alright, my imagination's playing tricks with me, I think. Okay, so further ado, there'll be several other balloons around it for yellow. And then once you've found them all, and then they'll be put into a reptar shape on the right of the screen. As you can see, they're all blank. And the yellow one will be put just right there. How about that? Okie dokie. So, next of all, we will go straight. Is there one over here? Nope. Okay, my memory. Oh, there's one over here. Yeah, none that's. Oh well. Okay, so one box will be here, and they'll be red, as you can see, and there's 30 of them. So if the camera's playing a bit dodgy at the minute, sorry about that, but if you're okay with seeing all that, then that's fine. Okay, so you got red balloons all the way around here, and over here. And this will be the garage, full of balloons. And a reptar bar if you want it. But we're going to ignore that. Number 3. And the last one is clearly going to be back over here. And the red one of the set will go over there, just on top of where the yellow is. Or was it orange? Well, that might be it. Might be his yellow. Okay. Now a box will be it, and that's green, and there's 30 of them. So further ado, collect your 30 balloons, which will be all over the place, but not quite all over the place. And over here, oh, missed that one. I'm sure the camera's put me off. Right, so like I say, you can always push the R1 button if you need the camera to be straight, which would be the better idea. Camera's doing it again to me, but that's fine. Right, also it's going to be New Year's Eve, so I'll try not to get the people to use their fireworks to put us all off, but so far so good. And there you go, there's 20 at the 30 green. There you go, there's those. I think that'll be the whole of the house, from the kitchen and the living room that is upside down. But there is gonna be some balloons in the basement, which we haven't been in there yet, and they'll be purple. 25 of them. 25 of them. And also, as you might have noticed, and I haven't barely flicking looked at the top of the screen with a number, so basically you got to just collect them and make sure the time doesn't run out, because if it does, they're going to get back in the box. So yeah, I got distracted saying that, but oh well, never mind. So yeah, further ado, the other 3 will be just there, and those are your purples. There's your purple balloons, and the other 2 sets of balloons will be back up the stairs. Far as I remember. Which will be over here. Which will be... Tommy, don't do that. Which will be blue balloons, and there's 25 of them. So there's 16 left to be collected. That's time you bumped into the wall. I haven't done much of that today, to be honest. I don't see why. But clearly there's other things that's been done for some reason. So there's your blue, and then we just got to find the yellow ones. No, it might be orange actually. Okay, so we've been in there. We don't want to be in there. So what we'll do is go back this way, and I believe the other ones must be not in there. So they've got to be in the other room, which will be Grandpa's room. That's Tommy's room, so we're not going to go in there. Whoops. Oop. Sorry, Tommy. I didn't mean to make you bump into yourself. Okay, so what we're going to do is get the camera to switch itself over this side. No, Tommy, don't do that. Yeah, numbnuts. There we go. And the orange is 30 balloons. 30 balloons to collect. So there you go. You got dark blue, red, yellow, green, and purple, and including the oranges. And then those are all those. Okay, I'll stop doing it. There'll be a couple of oranges in here as well, which will be in Tommy's room. As well as the other direction where I was before I came in here. They'll be in here. And then those oranges will be one there, and the other one must be over there. And so it's going to be flipped the other way around. Upside up.
It worked! I'm back!
There you go. And another puzzle piece. And so there you go. And also, I think we seem to keep getting the same puzzle piece, I think. But we're okay with that. And so now what we're going to do is leave those puzzle pieces there. And then, once this bit's done its job, we are going to leave it there. My reptar puzzle pieces, people. So yeah, there you go. That is it for today. And I shall catch you on the next one. Take care.